I know this is as long as a piece of string, but how long do you think people are going to have to plan for? I mean, it's already well saying do a cash flow, and I'm all in favor of that. We did ours 3 weeks ago, and I could see the writing on the wall. But I mean, is it going to be over in a month, 3 months, 6 months? What are you advising your clients to do?
Yeah, I'm telling my clients absolute best case is 3 months, but I personally am asking them to plan for 18 to 24 months.
Wow, that's quite a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously some of the questions we've got later on furloughing, obviously very important. And would you expect people to do a sort of a medium and worst case scenario plan? Is that what you would advise?
Absolutely. So get your worst case and then see what the flexing things in there could be. So there might be different things that, because obviously because the cash is king, you need to look at the things that you can change quickly. So what are the quick wins that you can do? Some markets and things are a bit of a slow burn. So look at what are the quick things that you can get in to boost up your revenue and decrease your costs.
What kind of things are you seeing in cost cutting? What kind of things are people actually managing to do? For example, straight away, 3 weeks ago, we went to our landlord and said, well, look, we're kind of moving out. What can you do for us? And he reduced the rent by 50%, So what kind of advice or tips have you got for people about reducing costs?
Yeah, well, I would say this is the time that there's definitely no sacred cows. You go through every line, look at what either are there costs in there that you can decrease, or are there costs in there that you can defer? So with your landlords, for example, you're very lucky that he agreed a decrease. Some landlords are not agreeing decreases, but some of them are agreeing a deferral, so they'll just have the money later on. But yeah, personally, I've already looked at, who are my clients that are actually going to be doing well out of it. So obviously they're the ones that can help me in the cash flow going forward. Whilst that I'm, so that I can help my clients that are going to be in trouble. So, if some of my clients I have decided, yes, you can defer your fees for 3 months or something. Not everybody, because we can't, but on a case-by-case basis, because I've still got to pay all my staff. But yeah, you've got to look at every single thing. But obviously time is the essence here, so take the biggest items first. You haven't got time to mess about with every single tiny little bit. Go for the big things. So the big ticket items are looking at your revenue, then it's looking at your rent, and it's looking at your staff costs, and then looking at whatever in your field happens to be the next costs after that.